Hey everyone. So I'm taking first aid and certification, first aid and CPR course with pediatric care, so also care for children as well. And this is through Red Cross, and the course they have is really good. It has an online portion where it simulates the real kind of situation where they have it's kind of like a video game in a way where they have the images, they have the scenarios, they have the missions of covering all the various different um, medical emergencies from like choking to passing out like CPR, um, cuts, injuries, all sorts of things. And for me, it brought up memories of past situations of emergencies where I wasn't really prepared, where I felt I didn't know what to do, kind of helpless in that situation. And I realized, different things. First of all, how this is something that should be part of everyone's education. Everyone should be trained within this because you never know what situation you may be in where you may be the only one who can, give care to someone who's in an emergency. As well as, there's many different things like techniques, that you need to know, as well as, just general things. And for me, also, the other point is how, I had this fear come up where you're in the same situation where, it's an emergency. Okay, what do I do? And within this, that fear, it's like that point, okay, well, now I'm facing that and be able to stand up from within that and to be able to be comfortable, take responsibility, and just stand in that point of authority, of direction, of doing what needs to be done. And so for me, I saw how that related, my fear related a lot to the point of doing something wrong or messing up or not knowing what to do, and so messing up, and so being like a bad person. Which in the past, I see myself as a bad person if I were to try to help someone and I did something actually bad and I created something bad there. Or if I'm not able to protect someone else and make sure that they're safe, I would really go to that point of feeling so bad about that. Like it was my responsibility, I'm a bad person. And so here, facing that again, where in the past I had faced like real emergency situations, and now I can see this point, okay, here it is still, the point of, okay, what do I do in these kind of situations? And part of it comes from the training, from just the studying, from the learning. Another part comes from me, be able to accept, well, like they even say in the course, to do something is always better than nothing. So has nothing to do with being a bad person or not, or a good person. It just has to do, doing what you can, doing your best. That's it. And so, yeah. um, so yeah. So for me, my goal is to study this well, learn this really well for myself, for others. And within that having that goal, within that having that goal, it's going to be good. I'm going to do well and learn this well. And it's going to be something that will stay with me, that I can utilize and use if the situation ever requires it to. And here I'm practicing that stand where, I drop the fear, I'm really focused, and I just do my best within that. And yeah, so I'm already preparing myself like mentally, physically. Okay, I'm in that situation, And the course, online course, helps a lot because it actually simulates the situation. You see that person bleeding, you see that person like fainting, passing out, and so so you're in that situation. So it perfectly simulates that. Where okay, here's an emergency. What do you do? And it's all really supportive, instructive, specific. So yeah. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing right now, and I want to share on that because it also relates to my personal process. How I feel, I perceive myself, others, reality, who I am in certain situations. And yeah. And also the solutions that I already know I can apply, which is to understand why I'm feeling this fear and then letting it go. And then within understanding, I always find that it's quite easy to let things go or to change things once I understand how they work, how they function. So yeah. So here, letting go of my past where I'm going to feeling a bad person, feeling unsure, blaming myself, and to the point of just doing my best, doing everything I can, training well, studying well, and that's all I can do. So yeah, it's a much better position to be in now. So thank you very much for listening. See ya.